What up, Jarkko here. Oh my god, Windows. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, my brother made a new video, so let's check it out. Avoid these 5 motivational pitfalls at all costs. Edizon's out of context Sega. I actually reacted to this already once, but I got the sound mix a little off, so I'm re-recording it. Let's check it out. Let's check, because I'm sure everybody has the occasional dips in motivation, so it's very useful to talk about those pitfalls. I would imagine. Let's find out what they are.
Hi there to everybody, this is Edizon, this is my channel Edizon Studio.
My only hope when I'm your drug and your dope. You mentally balancing on your tightrope.
So I want my video to be like a bit of a feedback, like positive contribution, like a little bit of like how to make the video better kind of thing. And what strikes me immediately there is like, okay, I get it, like you want to put your music in the beginning of the video, but it's kind of jarring, especially considering you click to avoid these 5 motivational pitfalls as a host video. You don't expect to like have an intro like that. It kind of comes out of the blue. And as for the song, I don't know about that song. Maybe it's a good song, it could be a good song, but the clip that's chosen for it's kind of, it doesn't really make you want to listen to the rest of the song. It's not like a catchy clip to pick. So, a couple of little things that you could tweak. Maybe just start the video with the music already, like with some sort of an intro screen, and then talk about the motivation, but get straight to the topic, rather than do that kind of like transition that we saw there. It's kind of strange.
Life is also like this. There is highs, there is lows, there is high energy days, there is low energy days, but it's about you surfing with the wave. These emotions doesn't matter. You need to.
So those kind of come across as like complete opposite of each other. Like, are you riding the waves or are you disregarding the waves because you have to perform every day?
Perform also here. Battles between egos. Egos, think about it.
Now we're talking egos.
Egos, what? They givers, they lovers, they warriors, they kings. They experienced. They're not seeking wars. This is very important. A smart king never tries to find or try to get into these situations where there's fight. Why would he be so stupid? Beta against alpha. It's a great leadership that leads a collaboration to a winning goal. I'm not scared of getting blacklisted by anybody. Why is that? Because I'm talking the truth and I'm honest. Is it all the truth and the full truth? Yes. Is it my truth? Yes. Does it make it the absolute truth? No. But an experienced one from a guy who wants to score for the team. Devil is.
Yeah, so I called this gibberish in my deleted comment or hidden comment or whatever. So this not, you can see there's no comment here. It doesn't show. Like that's a lot of things were said there. Some maybe true, some maybe had some, but like, what are we talking about here? Like, like how is this how are these things related to each other? Or how are they related to the topic at hand? Like, are we talking about the motivational pitfalls? Like, we're 1 minute 20 in, and we've talked about quite a plethora of stuff already, but not anything about motivational pitfalls yet. So I don't know. I think everything before this could feasibly be cut, and you could just start from the topic of the video.
Also in the details. Pain is the key. No pain, no gain. And this is.
Yeah, I mean that's just a cliche. It's been heard to death by now. But I mean I don't necessarily even agree with that. But that's beyond the scope of this video.
This is how winning is done, and the belief never dies. We can win this! Just do it!
Like all of this is so far like stylistically very jarring. Like, it's interesting to watch, but like everything is in like mismatch with each other. Like the style of the video and the content and the name of the video everything is like mismatched so far.
It's just kidding. I'm gonna be very specific. You behave well and you are good to them.
Yeah, I watched this video. Like I said, I already recorded this, and it wasn't good because the audio wasn't good. But I can tell you, he's not specific about anything in this video.
And respectful and appreciative. You have huge gratitude. Blah 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 blah. Women.
Yeah, blah, blah, that's how I feel about this.
Gratitude means that is my personal experience. They are shit. I think it's not their fault. It's the system code.
It's so jarring every time. I have watched this video twice now, and it's like once reacting and once before that, and that comes so out of the blue. Like he calls women shit, so angry out of the blue. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It could be kind of like effective to capture your attention, but again, everything is like in such a mismatch with each other. Like the rest of the video is such a mismatch. And motivational pitfalls, women are shit. What?
Think them to be like that, system's fault, not their fault. They're beautiful, they're brilliant. There's money, I'm going there. And greed is...
And again, like we are doing the saying opposite things with few seconds only in between. So it's like, women are shit, they are beautiful. Because, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's not polar opposites, but it's kind of jarring again.
Pushing it. This is not supposed to be greed. Through loving yourself, do you see? Mirror. And what's there? Mirror. And it comes back to you.
Success is like being pregnant. Everyone says.
Yeah, maybe that's like a good analogy for this video. Like he is talking to the mirror and talking to himself. And most of the message is for himself, though of course a lot of the message is also kind of convoluted. So I don't know. Let's just see the video. Maybe we finally get to the motivational pitfalls now.
Congratulations, but nobody knows how many times you got fucked.
Like, there's no reason for this to be in the video. I get it. I get it. Like, you're trying to get exposure for your music, but there's no reason for that clip to be there. It's not related to anything that was said before or to the name of the video. Like, again, I said this already, but like we could feasibly cut everything so far and just get to the 5 motivational pitfalls.
Do it so well, it can live million years. Following your heart and like to the core. You need this. Your sanity needs this. All is just shadows of what it was supposed to be. Put themselves into it in its core sense, in this deep level I'm talking about. But think about Dua Lipa. I'm not sure how much she's made.
We're going to a globally known artist now. When are we gonna get to the motivational pitfalls?
But let's say she's making 60 million a year. Correct my numbers if they're wrong. But let's say...
Well, you know what? If you're supposedly such a hard worker, then why are you not googling this yourself? Because you can just type it in. Dua Lipa net worth. It says 35 million net worth total. So it's not 60 million a year, because if it's 35 million total earned during the lifetime. So that there is like a magnitudes of error.
She did this. She was able to achieve this. Am I then 1% at least of Dua Lipa? I
No,
did
not even
mixing,
1%.
producing myself all of it. Hey, Dua Lipa didn't. I'm better at that. Give her guitar. Let's compete.
Yeah, but this mixing and producing, they are like what's the commodity services. Any a competent sound technician can do that stuff. So it doesn't have like an exponential value compared to everything else. It just has like a commodified dollars per hour value, basically.
Compete. Let's compete. Okay, Dua. Let's do this, Dua Lipa. Let's Lipa.
Okay. Remember, the video's name is Avoid these 5 motivational pitfalls at all costs. Is this what you expected to see when you click this video?
Got you. 1 point again. 2-0 against Dua Lipa. You see? Okay, she's singing.
Every breath you take.
Okay, you won.
Why don't you let me sing? I'm gonna
You don't even have to move. But you know, we can get to this discussion. But let's say now that I give.
As retarded as the skit was, and I'm saying that with like all due respect and all the positivity in the world. As retarded as that was like probably the best part of the video right there. Like, if the video was just like crazy shit, like edited, crazy edits, like silly edits like that, I think there would be an audience that enjoys it, like truly enjoys it, and it's like truly their thing. If it's well done, I think that's possible. I certainly enjoy sometimes watching some crazy shit. But in a video that's titled "Avoid these 5 motivational pitfalls at all costs," and the content we saw prior to it, everything is so completely out of place. Compared, like that's so out of place in that video compared to everything else here. Let's continue.
Her points, since she's in the.
Because I don't want to be too negative. Like I don't want to come off actors. Like it's just constructive feedback. You know, I'm just trying to be constructive here. Not trying to be overly negative. I'm trying to also find positives. But it's like so far, even the positive things are like kind of out of place. Like what is being tried to achieve here? Like it is certainly an interesting video so far. It's interesting.
Billboards, blah blah blah. Now it's 1%. Let's say. Over exaggerate. I'm only 1% of this 60 million.
Well, I mean, it's not 1%, but and it's not 60 million, like I said.
Still in hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, 1% of 60 million is 600,000. But the real number is 35 million. That would be 300,000. But he's not really even 1% like there. So, like let's just go Edizon. Oh wait, I can't open his Instagram, but nah, never mind. Let's just look at his SoundCloud, for instance. Oh wait, Spotify. We can get comparative data from Spotify. So Edizon Studio. Let's see how many monthly. 550 monthly listeners. Pretty good. And maybe do Dua Lipa Spotify. Of course, my internet has to be kind of slow today. Well, that's taking forever now. Let me just... Alright, so you can see it opened up finally, and you can see it's 65 million, 66 round up. So we're not 500 versus 65 million, that's not even a percent, that's not even a 0.1%, that's less than that. So we're not even 0.1% there. So let's continue.
Do you understand? I can give 100,000 to city. I will give. And
yeah, it's always so easy to be generous with money that doesn't exist, like imaginary money. Like yes, if I had millions, I would give millions to the city. I would give millions to the poor. I would build houses here for the homeless. Oh yeah, I would be such a generous, such an amazing person if I was rich. For sure.
Like to a cause that needs it. Those are blessings. There is nothing such a thing as a free meal. There is no free meals. No. This is not gonna be then.
Did he not just say that he's gonna offer his money freely? And now it's not. There's no free meals. What?
You just easily get 1,000 per month. No, it's just you doing the right things that bring enough value.
I like how low the standard is, like 1,000 per month. That's where the standard is.
To people, and these people will pay you this 1,000 because you gave them so much. Nothing is free. What are you talking about? 50 Cent also talked about this. If you're too good and giving, that they easily start then using you, and then they will be losing you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So is the too much giving the motivational pitfall? Like what's the motivational pitfall here? Like, we're going a little bit all over the place here, so I'm not sure I'm catching like what's the like, we are talking about motivational pitfalls. I mean that's the name of the video. I'm not sure, but if it's been even said anything about that yet, but it's a little hard to follow right now. So that I mean the content could be clarified a little.
Like, and I was so babyface when we consider 15-year-old Edizon. Like, I was this very much babyface. I'm still. I look rather young for my age. But this is not young mind. This is mind that has been through hell. I'm back, alive. Just kidding.
Like, none of this fits together in the same video. Like, why is he yelling at us angry? How is this related to motivation? Why is he angry relating to that topic? Like, I'm baby-faced, I look young. What's there to be angry about it?
But I've been in hell and back, alive. I made the deal with the devil. Have you cried? When did you cry?
What?
I think I was able to become world-class producer because of that. All of that happened. So it's thanks to those people, those backstabbers. So we need these people who hurt us, because pain is...
Okay, so now you lost me. Like, how did the backstabbers make you into a world-class producer? And Eddie is like, okay, that's another claim too. Like, are you actually a world-class producer? Like, you are claiming to be, but like, how do we verify that? And how did the backstab? Like, I think backstabbing is like a inevitability of life. It happens. But I don't think it's like a source of people's power necessarily.
Success. Through pain, success happens. They are portals to make yourself better. But the bottom line is how you react. There is no person. Its reaction is wrong. The person is same as a skeleton. Get rid of that. It's wasting the whole oxygen. Lies are lies and truths are truths. And there is absolute truths to situations. Some things are absolute. But some things, of course, are not. We can now start debating what are those details. There is also like it's complicated. It is shadowy. Always nothing is absolute.
So we went from there are absolute truths to nothing is absolute. Let's do that again, because that deserves that receives a rerun.
Lies are lies and truths are truths, and there is absolute truth. There
is absolute truth.
It's absolute.
Nothing is absolute.
Absolutely here, talking to you.
That's just the cherry on the cake. Yeah, that's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I'm probably the only person in the world who watched this whole video. I mean, if somebody watches my video, you'll be too. But this is just.
Anyways, we got this by the
This
ass.
is just incredible.
Yeah, that's one thing, very important one. Really needed to make this video just to say that sentence. Oftentimes, Keek, like, you're fired, fire everybody. Start from scratch. There's so many new people. Just fire your girlfriend. Start over. There's billions of girls. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's great though, and all, but motivational pitfalls.
You know, this is how you do it. And now give only chances to those who really give their heart to it and find the best. And chain is as strong as its weakest link. Do you...
Okay, another cliche. Another thing that has been heard 1,000 times. Like, you might as well have ChatGPT write the script at this point if you're just gonna be repeating like worn out cliches.
Understand. No weak people are welcome.
And again, like, why there's an anger attached to that? Like, is it like for comedic effect? Like, it's not funny. It's like everything is like so out of place that sometimes something being like surprising and out of place can be funny. But I don't know. That's just, there's no comedic effect there. There's just no reason for it to be like that. Like, why not just speak like a normal person?
To this winner's equation. This is leadership and this is winnership. This is gonna be a huge win.
And I appreciate coming up with new words.
And we're gonna be the best together. We have a huge team. It's not just me. This is like my mission, my life's mission. It's just the ways of manipulation and corruption and all the wrong people are getting the attention for all of the wrong reasons, you know. New super artist.
Who is getting attention for wrong reasons? As opposed to whom? Like, be specific. He said earlier that he's gonna be specific, but he's not specific at all. Like, that was a very vague statement that he made there. Who is getting too much attention and who should it be going instead? Be clear in your speech.
17-year-old Tom! Today! See him in the newspaper cover. Let's see.
Is anybody still reading newspapers?
Okay. He's fat. He's fat, okay? Let's hear the music. Let's give him a break. This is bullshit! What is this? Why they...
So let's break that down to what he just said. He invented this character, Tom. Invented this character, fat guy who makes music that he doesn't enjoy, but is somewhat known. Because he's on newspaper, so he's obviously somewhat known. And he invents this character and gets mad at it. His music is bullshit and he should not be getting that attention. Like, what are we doing here? Motivational pitfalls? Remember the name of the video? Are we gonna get to that ever? Like, we are halfway the video now.
Talking about him! I want the culture award. I want the John Lennon award. Like, don't you see
And then he goes on to self-aggrandizing.
what I'm talking about? Like, this loser from Canada, he's dead to me. Yeah, forget about him. Okay, he's dead to me. I'm not gonna talk. Now it's
Now he's just starting to unravel in the video. Like this is coming off like like you should be talking this stuff to a therapist or something. I mean, I don't personally believe in therapy, but you should not be like processing through your emotions on a YouTube video about motivation when you should be dealing with this stuff like internally before you sit down or start recording the video.
out of system. We're smiling. Life moves forward. The next example was this woman who is delusional fucking beginner. You need to understand.
I just can't imagine getting like a. I'm a 36-year-old man. He's a 35-year-old man. How do you get so wound up over stuff like that? Still as a 35-year-old man. I don't know what happened. Obviously nobody knows. He's just going through something. Obviously this guy is going through something. But how do you get so wound up that you record a video that's supposed to be about motivation, but you somehow like include this like unhinged rant about some person who's delusional that you don't even name again. Not that he should be like airing out his dirty laundry. I don't think that he should be doing that. But like, if you talk about being specific, that's not it. Again, this whole part should not have made it past the editing stage. He should have been like, okay, I went a little bit off rails there. I'm gonna cut this part out. The fact that this video has been clearly edited, so he sat down and edited it, and he looked at that part and thought, yeah, this is fine. It's honestly baffling to me. Like, I don't want to sound too negative. Like I said, this is supposed to be positive, like constructive feedback. But I mean, honestly, like I can't really understand. Maybe he can come break down the decision-making process in the comments here, but I wouldn't hold my breath for that to happen. Let's continue the video.
Like, just do it. Just kidding. I mean, delusions. Everything is
like, it just seems like he should have hit the heavy back or like for 90 minutes first, then come home to make this video after like processing through his whatever he's going through.
easier said than done, and always people can dream, and we need to have dream. We need to fantasize. Maybe those are the
What's with the zoom?
Things in
Why?
our head that
Why?
keeps us going towards something that is actually impossible to everybody else, and you need to blind yourself for it. This is the analogy. That's why I'm talking about these race horses, and they have these masks, so they are just moving
Oh, you didn't talk anything about that.
for the kill. They moving
Horse is a prey animal. It doesn't move toward a kill.
towards the goal. This is how we're going. We're doing. Taking steps. 1 million strides you need. I'm gonna write it. Take paper, write it down also, you. Write it. This is it.
This is one of the more unhinged bars.
Fuck you! Just kidding. Yes.
Like, this is really therapeutic. Like, he's obviously
I'm
like.
so sorry.
It's
so joke. Just joke.
I think my microphone cut off. I think it's fine to make a video like this as therapy or something. But like at some point you should look at it like, okay, I'm not gonna put this one out. This is just like, this is just completely self-serving. There is no value here for the viewer except maybe entertainment, but even that is very shallow. Like I think I'm making it more of entertainment with my reactions than what it actually is. But again, the name of the video is 5 motivational pitfalls. What motivational pitfalls have we got so far? I don't know. I'm really unsure. Like what they should supposed to be. I mean, I guess maybe if I really try to break it down, maybe I could come up with a couple. But they're not like explicitly stated at any point of the video.
Sorry.
In fact, most of the video doesn't even seem like it's fully related to motivation. It's just ranting.
The bottom line is this. Look. Really, please already start letting this sink in you. Like, look. There's a dot. That's you. And that's fly shit! Fuck you! Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm just kidding. But basically, you also need to, when you look in the mirror, you need to see this handsome guy. Wow, you look good. Beautiful. You today's.
I feel like my head is like being squeezed and somebody's, you know, making it tighter and tighter. Like that's I always feel like that when I'm watching his videos, to be honest.
It's gonna be the best day of your life. We're gonna do this big time and we're gonna win together. Me and you. It's almost like meditation that works. That's gonna lift your spirits. And it's gonna make your day better. This gap is money. 30 million. Yeah.
I thought the greed was the pitfall that we're trying to avoid. Now we're talking about money.
And she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's 10 times a man can be, easily. Just because of the looks. I don't know, what is it then, average buyer a male? But she's singing about topics that are touching those women also.
Well, let's Google average listener. I think I would make it's a woman. Here we go again. Does this have like a breakdown? Primary gender female, yes. I mean, I couldn't name a single song from her, so until I made this video, I didn't even know what she looked like. In fact, right now, probably wouldn't remember unless the picture wasn't right there. Audience summary. Can I get a more accurate breakdown? No. I guess not on this side unless you log in. Anyway, back to the video.
Maybe it's 50-50. I don't know. He said
women.
to me, play every day and aim to become the best player in the world. But still I developed. I played every day for 18 years.
Well, wouldn't that be expected that you develop if you play every day? This sort of relates to the guitar playing context. I don't think this should be included. I don't think there should be a hoodie base. This is the band hoodie base. I don't think there should be a hoodie base advert in middle of the video. But if it has to be there, it should be just a few second clip. Because it's like, okay, this relates to the point what was made about the guitar playing. But I don't think it's a good example even for the guitar playing, because this, you know, hoodie base is like punk rock. It's not the most instrumentally demanding song. Like like even a poor guitarist could be playing these songs. No, like if you want to talk about the guitar playing skill and dedication to practice your craft, then you should pick up a song or a music project that represents better the good being skillful instrumentalist. But yeah, it's arguably you wouldn't the whole thing about the guitar playing shouldn't even be in the video at all. Like, how did it relate to what was saying before that? Like, everything is kind of, it's just a random sequence of things. So everything's incongruent. I think that's the most appropriate way to express it. It's like everything in this video so far has been incongruent with each other element. It is especially incongruent with the name of the video, which is the 5 motivational pitfalls. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is not being focused at all on motivational pitfalls. This is being kind of rambling and ranting, and it's vaguely related to motivation, but primarily not. But it's ironic that he uses the hoodie bass clip as an example, because it just goes on and on. Like, okay, if you have to include it, have a few seconds of it, like I said. But this just goes on. Let's see.
But I worked.
Like, it's longer than some shorts videos are total. Like, that's 30 seconds of hoodie bass. There are like just include 3 seconds, and that's even pushing it. But like, and you might think like, okay, you must hate hoodie bass then because you don't like seeing it. But actually, I think it's his best musical project, at least out of the things that I know and care about. I think it's. We talk about congruence in this video. This video is not congruent with itself. It seems like it should be 5 different videos that are cut to like 2-minute segments, and they should all be separate videos, rather than a video called 5 motivational pitfalls. But Hoodie Bass, the band, it's actually something that's very congruent to his personality and his, you know, vibe and everything. That band was very congruent to that. So I'd argue it's his best musical project, actually. Obviously, it wouldn't could last because, you know, he didn't in the end get along with his bandmates, but that's a separate discussion, really. To be fair, but point is, like, the whole thing it just doesn't belong to this video. It was completely like side tangent for him to go to even include in that video. But yeah, let's continue.
7 days a week through the full year. Really? Let that sink in. We're talking about millions. Then I started doing a lot of studio music. I committed myself. I got from library all the Sibelius Academy books. I read them from front to back.
See, the thing is, hard work is important, but at the same time, if you always have to like be putting in 80 hours or something crazy volume of work, there is some issue in the process. Like, you should be able to get your work done efficiently. It shouldn't take like hundreds of hours, and everybody kind of works hard. It's kind of par for the course. So, and I think most importantly, you should be letting your results speak for your work, not your. You shouldn't have to tell that, oh, I work so hard. Like, it should be obvious that you work so hard from the volume you put out. Like, I think a good example is the More Plates, More Dates guy. He was like posting 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos every day for a period of time. Like, people in comments, like, he never talked about how hard he works. No, not directly anyway. But people were commenting, like, how is this guy having this crazy output? Like, he's putting out so much videos. How is this possible? If you work hard, if you work extreme hours, it should be very obvious from the end result. You shouldn't have to like create a video like, oh hey, by the way guys, I worked so fucking hard. Check out the calendar, check out the number of projects, check out these random screenshots of FL Studio. Like, you shouldn't need to do this. And I don't know, like, it doesn't convey the message that he probably thinks it would convey.
You build those character traits, and you need all these years, and you need to work harder than anybody else. And this is the most.
What character traits? What are we talking about here? It's also so jarring. Like, there is no. It's like there's a topic A, topic C, and it's lacking the B in between. So which would like chain the stream together. It's just too all over the place.
competitive space. If you are able to do it in this industry, this current industry I'm on, you are one of the baddest men on the planet. You are so dangerous. I wouldn't fuck with you if you're able to do this.
If you succeed as a musician, you're an entertainer. That means you're essentially a clown. You're not a bad man. You're just funny or entertaining or whatever. It's just for whatever reason some people think you're amusing to look at or interesting or whatever. But it doesn't make you... The random success that you could get, it doesn't suddenly change you as a person into like that you're a baddest person. Like you want to be like that kind of person, like when you want to like talk about bravado, like people you don't want to mess with, you talk about like military people or fighters or fucking drug lords or something like that. Like that stuff is really genuinely dangerous and genuinely something that where you genuinely could get in trouble for, and you have to deal with some genuine hardships. Music, you're just sitting in front of FL Studio and performing. Like the worst thing that you could suffer to is like bombing on a stage or something. Like it's just not. That's not difficult. Like that's why it's an appealing thing for people to pursue a musical career, because it's an attractive career choice. It's easy, so to speak. It's everything about it is comfortable.
Almost like...
I mean, I'm not saying there is not in any aspects that wouldn't push your comfort zone. Like I wouldn't be able to do the public performances and stuff unless I like get used to it first. But it's not like a difficult thing to do. Like it doesn't like harden you. That's why a lot of actors and musicians they are actually kind of quite soft people. They're just soft people with a lot of money.
You are the god. You need to have that level of self-confidence that you almost see.
See, your fans might see you as a god if you're a big artist. But if you start actually believing that, you become one of those sad celebrities that, you know, go crazy towards the end of their careers. I don't know, it's not a good idea.
Yourself as a god. How you get there? Through pain. Constant fucking pain. And
look, you wanna be a world champion fighter? That's constant fucking pain. Making music, sitting on a fucking computer, making FL Studio fucking beats. That's not pain. What are you talking about? That's chill. Like, getting on a stage and performing for people, is that pain? Maybe if you have a bad performance, it's kind of painful, but it's nothing like you take a beating after beating for like months on end in the gym. That would be like a painful life. Or like a soldier's life, like you see your friends getting blown up and stuff. Fucking you're crippled for the rest of your life. That's hard, that's pain. Music, are you joking me? It's a complete joke. It's not pain. There's no pain. Like only pain you're creating is in your own mind.
Pain is nothing. Pain is normal state. Be there under your...
And you know, I don't think the whole pain should be worshipped. You should avoid pain. Pain is uncomfortable for a reason. Obviously, there is some painful moments in your life. But again, I can allude to the earlier point I was making. I'm a 35-year-old man. 36-year-old, actually. How do you get so wound up over like like some person who's delusional or something like he earlier did? If you actually experience some real pain, by the time you're 35, nothing like that bothers you anymore. The only things that bother you is the real shit of life, which is like death and disease.
Blanket and sleep on your warm, soft bed. But be soft then, and
I think he's talking about himself. Be soft, because he like being upset over a delusional person is definition of soft.
be ready to life hurting you.
Sorry to say.
And again, I wish there was more specifics, like how life hurting me. How does it gonna hurt me? Like if I'm just making music, if I'm just doing the thing that I'm passionate about, how is it gonna hurt me beyond like maybe rejection? Like okay, the thing you've made not very good. Oh well, yeah, I guess that would hurt. especially if you pour a lot of work in it. But I don't know. I think it's not the worst thing in the world. And yes, that rejection you have to go through a lot, but I don't think you have to assign rejection so much pain.
It is, but man ages like wine. Woman ages like milk. It's not.
Why did he sit down? Did he like edit the video and like, you know what? We need an additional clip to this video. So he sat down and records this tangent. That's completely unrelated to the rest of the video. Completely unrelated to the title of the video. What's the purpose of this? Like, this should have been again another video. Separate video altogether.
What I say, but it's universally known.
You start looking more manly, and you have these attractive experiences. You understand deeply people, and you are good with.
I think I found in my life that not everybody gets more attractive as they age, man or woman. Not everybody gets more mature, not more attractive. It's not a direct correlation. There's like some correlation, yes, maybe for some people, but not everybody. So a lot of people definitely regress, become less attractive as they age, even in like terms of personality, in terms of their experiences. Like, 'cause you can accrue trauma, and trauma makes you less attractive always, even if you're a man, unless you like deal with it. Maybe if you deal with trauma as a man and you've dealt with it, yeah, then that's more attractive. But like if he's like that, like unraveling in a video, and so he's not dealt with his whatever is bothering him, that is not more attractive. It's less attractive.
People, and then there is no weaknesses because those weaknesses are gone. True.
I don't think age makes your weaknesses go away. You just become better at like working around your weaknesses.
Life, but it's also measuring how did you handle, and again coming back to my point, how did you react to those hard situations? And if you are a wussy who just pees his pants.
I think it's ironic that this is a guy who reacts to disagreement by blocking people, and then he talks about somebody being pussy or a wussy, whatever. Like who's the wussy? Like, are you again talking to yourself?
And this, if you are this loser, it will show. You will see it on your face. And if you're an angry person, you see wrinkles here.
So again, let's talk about specifics. How do you tell somebody is a loser from their face? Like, how does it happen? Like he talks about like, but yeah, okay, you have these wrinkles. You might be angry a lot, yeah, but that doesn't make you a loser, does it? A lot of angry people have been very successful. So what is the facial tell for loser? Is that even related to the motivational pitfalls? Like, remember the name of the video? We've only been here for 45 minutes talking about it.
But if you smiling, you see wrinkles here. A woman see these things. It's like if you have.
I thought we were hating women and like women are shit. That's what I said earlier. And then women age like milk. That's what I got out so right. So why are we concerned about like what women notice? And how is it related to anything?
Ring on your finger. Women will notice very much.
I mean, I don't disagree with that, but like, how is it related to? Why is it mentioned? This part should have been cut out.
Take me. They cannot take me so
And
easily.
again, he's like just unhinged.
I'm not gonna let my power go. We grow it together, you know. It's beautiful and I love it. And I love you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Like, it's okay. I mean, sometimes you have to just kind of ad-lib stuff, but this stuff should have been left at the editing table. Since he clearly edited this video.
True love. It can be perfect. This is 100% of now, this day. We want to live in this moment. Live in this moment.
Yeah, live in the moment. Another cliche, platitude. We've gotten a lot of those in this video already. Like, might as well have the ChatGPT write the video at this point, because it's so stuff that's been done a million times already.
Like, this is how you perform now is that matters. Maybe you won yesterday, maybe I won yesterday. You need to do good today. You need to be your best. This is the day of performance. Today we need to be ready for the challenges. Today. And today is the only thing that matters. There's gonna be so many videos.
yeah, today he should have taken his time to actually edit this video, and maybe taken time to think that, okay, maybe this content just isn't good enough even for a 2-minute video. Maybe I need to just reshoot the whole thing, rethink the whole thing. Try to, you know, actually follow the title of the video, try to make some structure into it, some cohesive thoughts that the, you know, the listener can actually like follow along.
I'm in shape. This isn't...
Not being negative, I just think that like it would be easier to like follow along if it was like a little bit more thought out what's being said.
It doesn't have to be six-pack, but I'm gonna be energetic. Much more energetic than I'm now. I have now 4K camera. I bought this phone. This is P30 by Huawei. This is really good. This is really good quality. You live, you learn. You love also a lot and learn. True love.
Like it's all just cliche like sentences, which I'm fine. I'm fine with like I also repeat a lot of cliche sentences to myself, but there gotta be more meat over on the bones of the video.
Learn a lot, but please love that person who you love. Fucking love her, love her, love him.
And this energy is so strange for the content, like the message she's saying. And then it's like you got crazy cuts like that
Okay.
too. It's like everything is like out of a different thing,
Okay,
and it's combined. Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail.
point is this. Don't be fucking delusional, loser.
Wow, what an inspirational message. Don't be a fucking delusional loser. Great. That's just great. That's a cherry on top of the cake.
Don't be delusional. Like, I mean it. I think. Stop thinking, it doesn't suit you. Focus on the right things. Develop those
That's what I
skills.
say to my wife.
And let those skills shine through and stop talking. There is no time for this bullshit. Over 10 offers with different individual tracks. They offer me. I've got thousands of views through that. Did it make me rich? No, I don't want to be rich. The richness is not...
I mean, he's talking about money only like quarter of the video. Yeah, I don't want to be rich. I don't think the guy has like really like thought through like what he himself even wants.
one of my goals. Richness is a byproduct of you loving others. And happiness is a byproduct.
No, I don't think that's what makes you people rich. I mean, it's a nice rosy story, but it's not true. It's not real. It's a fantasy. Like, it's a fantasy that you should really have grown past when you're like 35 years old already.
Of the same thing, I think. Please don't get this wrong always. It's a byproduct. Stop thinking the fucking true creed and I'm only doing these investments and you are this guy with the tie and you're full of yourself and you're shit to others and then you
Are you talking to yourself about yourself again?
cheat. Get the move on! I'm not gonna lose sleep over you ruining your life.
And why is that censored when so many other curse words weren't?
It's your life. Go ruin it. Huh?
Is that what you expected from a video like this?
Nobody takes me seriously.
The only thing accurate about the title is this part here.
After this video. Everybody's gonna still buy from me because I'm so strong. I made myself to be the strongest guy. And I'm destroying this. This is Hollywood. This is much bigger level stuff. No ego. Ego is died. Ego is dead. I killed ego. I backstabbed him. I have that same power also as you.
This is just so
Thank you
unhinged.
for the lovely video. I'm just saying, stop being delusional and you can challenge me. I take the challenge. But I'm moving stronger all the time. I'm gonna do
I don't know, when I gave you the challenge, you didn't take the challenge. Then you ran away when when you lost the challenge, but that's
even more. It's gonna be so hard competition then for you, me. I'm smiling through it. It's gonna be easy. I love it. I love the pain. Yeah, then you are gonna have real love through pain. Then it actually means something.
what? Yeah, I wish the video would actually mean something, but I mean, it's just a bunch of sentences that have no Like your words need to attach to the reality at some point for them to mean something. Like you can say these like metaphysical truths, like you live and you learn and live in the moment. Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean then? Sort of like when the rubber meets the road. Like what does it mean? There was none of that in this video, and that's the problem with this video. Like it's just all over the place. Like it really could have like benefited from a script or something. Like sit down, try to stay on one subject. Like it's so easy to get scatterbrained if you just start talking about whatever. I'm sure I'm being scatterbrained here. I'm talking about this video for 50 minutes, which kind of just show like there's a lot of stuff going on here. Like 5 motivational pitfalls. Like that should be a 5-minute video of the 5 motivational pitfalls. Like whatever. But I don't know if we got even like 2. Like I guess if you put a gun on my head and tell me to like cite the 5 ones, or at least cite 2, I guess I'd say he said greed is one, and another is delusion. I guess he talked greed and delusion were the 2 big things that he talked about. I don't know. He didn't really explain like how those are the motivational pitfalls, but that's what I got out of it anyway. And yeah, I mean, you tell me what you think about that. I left this comment like half an hour ago or a bit longer. Like let's see if he's answered to it. Yeah, he's not responded. But yeah, he hit my other comment where I called the video gibberish. I still stand by. I don't want to be like too critical or negative or anything. The whole purpose of this was just to like provide feedback and like kind of walk through like beat by beat how I perceive this video, how a viewer in general would perceive this video. I think he definitely gets on tangents too much, and he, you know, there was enough subjects for in-depth analysis of like 5 different videos or more videos. So it's not really like very focused video, and also there's like stuff that just could be completely cut away, like the music promotions and stuff like that. I think it's fine to have a promotion for your stuff at the end, like maybe 15 seconds at the end. Just throw a clip in there, like, hey, check me out on this. Like that's how other creators do it. Check me out on Twitter, check me out on Spotify, whatever. It's at the end, so you can kind of skip it easily if you don't want to see it. But I think I need to call this because my daughter is starting to practice piano. Obviously, it sounds like it anyway. I hope you enjoyed. Put some thoughts on what you think about the video. Maybe you have your own feedback, some improvement tips. But yeah, it's definitely like the goal here is positive. The goal is here is constructive criticism, and like improvement of the videos for the future. See you next time.